Well, friends, I have no idea if this is working or not because I can't hear anything, so you're going to have to help me out and tell me if you can hear me or background music or anything else. Maybe? Not really? You can hear me and music. Okay, cool. I can't hear the music, so if anything ends up being way too loud, please let me know, and I will try and adjust levels. I feel like my microphone must be being loud because I can see the video, I can see the meter going crazy. So, welcome to Alexandria Games on this beautiful rainy day here in Ripon, Wisconsin. And as always, we are located at 200 Watson Street here in Ripon. And I thought we would do this today. We're going to pop open Fallout Wasteland Warfare and we're going to see what you get in the game and maybe take a look at how it's played. We'll see how far we get because we do open in about 25 minutes here. So we'll see what we can get to. And I wanted to do this because I've gotten asked a couple times by people as they've come into the shop. Some of these games are expensive. What on earth do you get for a game that costs $80? You know? Well, this game costs $80. So let's see. Shall we? It's over here. Charging Buck, what do you think of the new Steam overlay here? Or Stream overlay, I'm sorry. Said the wrong word. Don't direct people to Kickstart if they are worried about price. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Thank you. I like the new layout as well. I thought it fit our style pretty well. It's taken me a little bit to figure out how to put the cameras in and everything else, and at some point I'll figure out what's going on with the audio, but we'll go from there. So let's take a peek. So we pop open Fallout Wasteland Warfare. You're going to immediately get the rules of play. Campaign handbook is going to be called out here. What cards are in here? Nice little sheet to tell you what's what. We've got our first book in here. And getting acclimated, initial know-how for Wasteland survival. And that's going to give us our rules of measurement, movement, our attributes, because, you know, it's Fallout, so you're special, you know? Looks like how to fire here. Melee combat. What else? Looks like damage and armor. Some fun stuff in here. Oh my lordy. Tokens. Look at that. We got tokens. Looks like we've got a measurement stick here. I'm guessing damage tokens, 1s and 2s. These must be for weapon ranges, supplies, some kind of locked item. I'm going to guess these tokens are more for bad guys, and these ones are probably for events. We've got a couple of sheets of those. All sorts of good stuff. Some Nuka-Cola tokens here, so it must be our caps. And then, oh man, check this out. This is a huge play mat. I don't even have my camera set up to be able to catch this whole thing. Lordy. Here, I'll hold it up to the face cam. I'm over here. I was the guy who talked to you about Spirit Island yesterday. Oh, yeah. That looks like a really cool game. I do need to see about... Oh, man. Now I can't get this thing folded back. It's like a real map. I can't fold it. Once you unfold them, they never fold back up the same way again. There we go. Sort of. Still think I did that the wrong way. Yeah, Spirit Island. I definitely want to check that out. See about grabbing a couple of copies to sell here at the store. So I really do appreciate you bringing that up. It's definitely a cool looking game. I just need to take a closer look so I can talk about it properly when people ask me about it, right? So I've got a whole nother map here. Oh, here we go. Oh, was the first one? Well, now I'm confused. Was the first one not a rules book? I guess this is kind of a getting started, and then here's the thick book. Oh, wow, that is thick. All right. So this game has some rules. Just a few. That's cool, though. Ah, here you go. Campaign book. Now this is the part. Well, the part behind this is the part that everybody's going to want to see. But this is the first part because technically, this is a 1 or 2 player game. You can play this solo, and the campaign handbook here is going to take you through the different quests to play solo, and it's going to set up all the scenarios for you here. So that's cool. So now I'm going to move this, and this is the part that we really want to see. There are minis, so many minis. Oh, actually, that's handy. They give you bags for all those tokens. Not enough people do that. Yeah, solo miniature game. So technically still a board game, not a miniature wargaming game. Still a board game. Let's see if I can get the camera to refocus here. No? Just thinking about it. There we go. But yeah, there are a ton of cool minis. I'm going to put my hand over this one because we're going to look at that one last. Yes, very true. Closest you can get to miniature wargaming solo, for sure. So we've got, looks like they're split up between the green ones are bad guys and the gray ones are good guys. So what do we got? We've got a, get this to refocus. That guy looks like the first NPC you run into outside the vault in every single Fallout game. You got a dog meat because you need yourself a good boy. Gotta have a good boy. Let's see, this guy has no shirt on, but like a harness and like a. Oh, he reminds me of the guys from Fallout New Vegas, the Roman guys in Fallout New Vegas. So that one. We have this lady with a rifle. I'm really going to enjoy painting these, I can already tell. There's a couple in here that I'm definitely looking forward to already. We've got this lady with a handgun. Kind of looks like the stock character for the female version of the character for Fallout 4 that they showed in all the trailers. And then we've got your power armor. These are really, I'm loving the detail on this. This is fantastic. These bases are already done up, so you just need to paint the bases. They're already based out. Could add a little extra bits of like grass tuft and stuff to them from like a diorama scenery kit. This is Modifius Entertainment along with Bethesda that did this one. Oops, other way around. Get here. There he is. I got to get used to where my camera's at yet. And then for the bad guys, we've got a Super Mutant, which I'm not going to even call a bad guy because you've had Super Mutants as companions in all the Fallout games. There's another one with a sledgehammer. And again, that kind of Roman gladius vibe, like from Fallout New Vegas. I don't even remember what these guys are called, the bad dogs. The mutated dogs. It looks like you get 2 of these guys. And I appreciate that you get 2 of them, but they are different poses, which is really nice. And then we've got another super mutant. So that's 3 super mutants in different poses, 2 bad dogs, 1 alien-looking dude. Reminds me of the Alien DLC for Fallout 3. And then this one I love. Get this guy out of here. You got a Death Claw. These guys are so awesome. They did such a good job on this. Try and get this focus better on that green. Looks really nice. A couple of tokens fell out of our token sheet here, but that's all right. That happens. I'm looking forward to painting that Deathclaw for sure. That's going to be awesome. And let's see. We've got a deck of cards here that I will try and get open. I don't know where my knife went. Let me grab a box opener. As I always do, I lost my pocket knife. Let me grab. Oh, come on. Trying to do this without cutting the cards. There we go. All right. Good Lord. How have these Twitch streamers and YouTubers done all these pack openings for Pokemon and everything? I can't get this one deck of cards open. I have so many minis I need to paint, but haven't committed the time to do that. Yeah, I'm right there with you, dude. I've got a bunch as well. So you've got all your dog meat cards. Yay. Oh, Mutant Hound, that's what they're called. Brutes, Super Mutants. Aviator was the first Super Mutant with the shotgun is called Aviator. Deathclaw. Aspirant Goddard, Brotherhood of Steel. Oh, wow, so they actually do make them Brotherhood of Steel. And then the Alien. So those are all the character cards. And then it looks like these are the AI cards to control the bad guys. And the campaign handbook tells you how to use these cards in order to interact in fights with these bad guys. And then some factions and AI responses. So that's how you get your single player out of it. You've got cards that actually tell you the AI responses to everything. Then we've got a whole mess. Oh my goodness. This is a lot. There's a whole mess of item cards. Look at this. That is a ton. Item. And then more items. Oh, Jet. Got a little bit of Jet, some Mentats, some Buff Out. Then this looks like attack cards, like special moves. This looks like event cards. These look like perks. I recognize a couple of these. Gun Nut, Nerd Rage, The Mysterious Stranger, always classic. And some environment stuff. Some more event cards. And some quests. Oh, and then whatever these heroic cards are for. It's cool. Ton of cards. I have not played Wasteland Warfare, so this is all new to me. This is not one I'm familiar with, so I'm gonna try and figure it out. And then we've got dice. Bunch of dice. Ooh. Okay, not gonna lie. These feel really light. They feel a little cheap. Not gonna lie. I'm sure they roll just fine, but they don't have the feel of like Chessex dice. But yeah, that's interesting. Looks like they've got little nuke explosions on them, little Nuka-Cola bottles, stars, numbers. This must be for broken armor, hits. There's one that just has an exclamation point. Oh, whoa. Exclamation points, plus symbols. I have no idea what any of this is. That's cool. But yeah, those dice could be better. Not gonna lie. So yeah, and then, is that everything? That is everything. So I think what I'm gonna do is sometime over the next couple of days, I will teach myself how to play this, and then I will set the board up next to the counter here at the shop, and I will set up a scenario to where when people are checking out, if they want to take a look at the game, we can do kind of a mini game demo right at the counter. And then also, I've gotten a lot of requests from the kids in town who don't have jobs yet to rent board games. And so Lauren and I talked about this a couple of times here this week, and we think what we decided on is that we would rent board games once the back room is open, the archive. We will rent board games, and it'll be like $5 an hour for any game that the shop owns. Yep, the library does have games as well. We're actually going to be helping the library out with getting a few more games into their collection. But I don't think Fallout Wasteland Warfare is going to technically be one that the library is going to have. But if the shop owns a copy, so like this is the shop's copy of Wasteland Warfare, we'll rent this out for like $5 an hour, so that you can sit and play it in the back room in the archive. So we just need to finish getting the archive set up for everybody, and then yeah, you'll be able to play this here in the shop for a little bit of cash. I think $5 an hour seems like not a bad rate to me. I can't think of anyone else that does this for game stores. So that's what we're gonna do. So yeah, sorry I couldn't get YouTube Live and Facebook Live all working simultaneously with this. Facebook's just being weird because it's a business page and you have to run a business page to a personal page, and it's just really strange. And then YouTube just is making me wait 24 hours before it lets me do YouTube Live. So you mentioned an LFG option in the store for others looking to play games and thought it would be cool to add that to your website. Yes. So the looking for group corkboard that we're going to put up in the archive for sure. And then I'm kind of going back and forth on how to do it. I think in Facebook we have an option where the store page can run a group page. And so I'd probably put it in there and basically make it to where like you can go to that group page and ask for people that are looking to play a certain game, or if you want to ask if someone's out there who knows a game that you want to try out, if they would teach it to you at the store and all that good stuff. And so that's probably how we'll handle it digitally. But I just have to double check. I'm not gonna lie. I was a software engineer for a decade professionally, and Facebook is still completely foreign to me. It just was not something I spent time doing, so I have to go learn it all. But yeah, we will figure that out soon. But first things first, we're gonna get that back room open so that you guys can actually come in, sit down, and play stuff here in the shop. So, but yeah. I think that's going to do it for today, guys. I appreciate you dropping in and taking a peek. Like I said, Fallout Wasteland Warfare, this is something that we carry here at the shop. And this one's now the store copy, so we'll have this available like we were talking about for the rental stuff. And other than that, I'm going to go ahead and get the open sign turned on and hope to see you down here soon. Thanks so much, guys. I'm going to try this ending screen out. Let me know if it looks dumb.